So last night, kind of late last night, there was a report saying that it was interest in the Cowboys of a potential Zeke comeback. And the reason why that is because Stephen Jones, in the interview when he was at the event that he was doing, he was asked about, running back situation. He alluded to they are looking at running backs in the draft, and a possible, reunion or whatever with Zeke. You know what I'm saying? That's was always open. Ever since Zeke left, they said that was always open. That was still an option on the table. I was a guy that said, hey, why get rid of him? You can keep him. He was willing to take less money to stay. Anyway, I understand the business side of it as far as the money goes. And that's the reason why you released him. You didn't release him because of his play. You released him because of the money. But now, since running backs are not getting paid as much, now you have the potential to bring him back and pair him with a younger back. And they are probably going to do that. Not saying they're going to sign Zeke, but even if you don't sign Zeke, you're still going to get a veteran running back that's going to be probably a power back, like a Dante, Freeman, Foreman, something like that, from the guy that just played with Chicago last year. 6'1", 6 feet, 230-pound guy. You got, a few backs out there like Foreman, like Zeke, that's out there that's going to be dirt cheap, $2 million, maybe $3 million a year, and you compare him with a running back probably day 3, maybe day 2. You probably get somebody in the 3rd round. In my projection, probably like the lower kid out of USC, maybe a Benson. You can get one of those guys, and they compare well with a veteran running back. What happened with Zeke and Pollard? Yeah, you had Pollard, but you didn't use Pollard when you first drafted him to go ahead and start lessening the load on Zeke. You still allowed Zeke to be the bell cow back, in which he didn't need to be after his rookie contract. Well, not after his rookie contract, but like around year 4, year 5, backs typically start to slow down unless you just a physical specimen like Adrian Peterson. But backs typically slow down. They do lose a step, but that's pretty much about it. So like the first preseason game, because I know some people gonna come in and stuff like that. The first the first playoff game against San Fran, when we had Tony Pollard his 2nd year, you didn't use him. Zeke had been injured earlier that year on that knee, and he was hobbled during the year. Didn't want to admit it, but he was. He did admit it in an interview the next year. So this is 2020? Yeah, 2020, when first year we played San Fran. Like I said, Zeke got hit on that knee, and really didn't pan out.